Where is everyone? Where are you guys? Where is what is up with this live stream? Wait a second. Where are you guys? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try to look. That's the only reason why I went back live, because I don't know where everybody went. Oh, there's a timer. I'm just trying to figure out where everybody went. But then I won't need to be live. Oh, okay, we'll see. I may have to delete this live. I don't know. We'll see. So I guess like YouTube is not sending out the notifications that I'm live. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is with that. Excuse the way that I'm talking because my head has been hurting all motherfucking day. Um, what was I gonna say? Um, All right. I can't see who's here. Oh, wait. Hey, Lisa. Oh, Polly, you found it. Okay. I don't know why it kicked me off. Like, I don't know what is going on. Like, my head hurts so bad that I don't even know, like, if I'm coming or going. And why does Restream look so different? I'm so confused. Like, let me see if I can put a link in the chat. Oh yeah, okay. Because everything looks so different now. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I was using StreamYard before. I don't know. Hi guys. I don't know why, Polly. I don't know. Do you want to come up? I mean, you don't have to. I just didn't know where everybody went. Like, I went to Polo's, I went to Kai's, like, I tried looking, and I'm like, I don't know where everybody is. I was like, so maybe if I go live, I'll just find out, you know? Oh, this government shit, this shutdown is affecting me too, you know? Like, I can't get paid for jobs because people don't have the money to pay me for them, and I was supposed to get paid like 2 days ago. So, like, people can't pay their bills when I guess their, benefits are gone and stuff. Oh, okay. Um, I mean, you could try, Lisa. You could try to do it. If you well, depending on your state, if it's an emotional support animal, you know what I mean? Like, you may be able to get away with it. Oh, cool, Polly. Yeah, like if it's a ESA cat, like animal, you may be able to get away with it. But I don't know, like, if it depends on certain states or stuff like that, you know? I don't even know. Um, I don't think anybody even knows that I'm live. I mean, I would rather like if somebody else were live, you know, but I don't know where everybody is. And Polo was supposed to have some kind of thing going on, but I don't see Polo on either. So I'm confused. I don't know, like, what the hell, you know? And, Mom, I can't stand when she does that shit. Um, I don't even know what I was saying because my head hurts so freaking bad that I feel like I'm in like another world. I want you to get that cat, Lisa, because I know how it is, like, you know, with the kids and stuff. I'm sure you guys don't want to sit on live with me. Like, I know it's boring because nobody's hearing stuff. I just didn't know where everybody went. So I just figured I'd go on live to see if I could find out, like, what's going on. Let me see if Kai went live. I thought he was gonna go live. Um, oh, hi, honey.
Hey there.
Hey, Hey, sweetie.
What's going on? What's up?
Oh, I just didn't know where you guys went. Like, I thought everybody was gonna go to Kai's, and then I went there and nobody was there. And I went to Polo's because he was supposed to have like a bash thing and nobody was there. I'm like, oh my god, where?
Oh,
Yeah, I was like,
I
where
mean,
is it?
like I don't I don't have any personal problems with Ka. I think he's a fine person, but I just don't watch his lives anymore, unfortunately. Like I didn't like a couple of I didn't like the bingo night thing and a bunch of other stuff. So I
Oh
just
yeah,
kind of it was triggering for me. So I gotta just so I
yeah.
wasn't gonna go there. And then I just I was when I was with Maggie, I was cooking for my brother, and so then I finished and I was cleaning my kitchen so I could cook for myself. That's what I've been doing.
How's
So
he doing? Is he all right?
he's getting better. My brother got pneumonia, and we were in the hospital like a couple nights ago. We were there for 4 hours. Everybody's getting COVID, RSV, and flu, so be careful. They give him some
Man,
meds, and I've just been trying to be extra careful myself because I really can't have pneumonia. I don't have insurance and I can't afford it. I lost my job. So I've been trying
yeah,
to just mask up and everything. But he's okay so far. He's not getting worse. So the meds are working.
yeah.
But
Like
yeah.
Chuck Schumer is doing a lot of this shit.
What
You know
what?
what I mean? Chuck Schumer is doing a lot of this shit with this government
I
shutdown.
don't know who Shuck is. What?
Oh, Chuck Schumer, like, because my mom's like kind of been keeping up with it, and
Mhm.
she told me like he's the one that's responsible for all this crap, and I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I know he probably is not gonna read it, but I went to his X page and I just told him, I'm like, you need to stop trying to sacrifice Americans for your fucking agenda, you know?
I don't think it's one person. It's not one person in particular. So going
Well,
after one
yeah.
person is not going to do very much. It's a whole
Well,
bunch
yeah.
of people.
Yeah.
If you really want to talk about it, you can start with your president. He proposed a lot of things called Project 2025. So there we go. And that was voted. So I don't understand why people that voted for Trump are suppressed at all. Because
Yeah,
this was part
I
of
didn't
Project
vote
2025.
this year, so I wouldn't vote this year, you know what I mean? Because it was just too much for me, you
Yeah.
know?
So, I mean, I don't know why people are surprised.
Oh no,
This is all part of the
I'm not
plan,
even
that she
surprised.
made. So
Yeah. I'm not even surprised. I'm just like mad at like I'm mad at what both sides are doing, to be honest, you know? Because like one side wants one thing and the other side wants something else, and both things that both sides want is bad for all of us, you know what I mean?
there's no sides. It's
Yeah, well, I
just
mean, like,
if
you know how
you're
they have
a one
Democrat
percent,
and
if
yeah.
you're a one percenter, it's pro like the top class. It's pro money and against anybody that doesn't have those two things. If you're not in the 0.05% of the socioeconomic status of the world,
Mhm.
not United States, the world. I'm talking about the billionaires, trillionaires. If
Yeah.
you're not one of those people and you are not part of that group, you are on the other, meaning the
Mhm.
group of the others. And the things that are happening are all to protect the powerful. And
I
all of
know.
us here are not part of that because if you're
I
part of the
know.
0.05%, you're not here. You're
No,
doing
I
something
know.
else.
I know.
So there's no Democrat that is on your side. There's no Republican that's on your side. There's no powerful person that's going to be on your side because
I
that's
know.
not to their own best benefit. To
Oh,
their
yeah, I
own
know.
best benefit is for us to exist
Suffer.
as close to slaves as possible so that they can rake in all the profits. That's what this is all about. And so, as people that are not part of that in crowd, we need to work together
Mhm.
in our local communities and help each other out at the level of here's an egg for a tomato with your neighbor. That's the
Yeah.
only thing that's going to keep you going because
Yeah.
we cannot depend on
Uh,
anybody or any government or anything.
I
Like, we
know.
have now become part of the rest of the world. Like, this
Well,
is the
we can't
first
even
time for
depend on their
America, but
jobs.
no, you
We
cannot.
can't,
But that's
you
a
know?
that's a fact that has been a fact for the world
Yeah.
forever, forever, since the beginning of time. Like, when I came to this country, I came here because that
Mm,
was a reality in my country since I was born,
yeah.
you know. So we need to learn how to overcome that by coming together, because that's the
Mhm.
problem. They have put us into these other category. They are the
Exactly.
others. And so, but what we don't understand is that there's so many of us, quote unquote, others, we
Mhm.
actually
Hey, damage
outnumber
cases.
the 0.05%. They don't want
Exactly.
you to understand that. So
Exactly.
you're angry, divide yourself.
That's why I was getting so mad about all this calling people's like, whatever, and like make it. I'm like, no, we need to stop fighting each other now. Okay? Like it needs to stop because look what the fuck they're doing in government. And I don't want to hear no damn celebrity telling me anything because regardless of like, whatever, they don't suffer the consequences we do. They have like, endless amounts of resources and all this other shit. We don't. So I'm just like, I don't want to fucking hear you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, you're a fucking millionaire. Why would I want to fucking hear you? You know? And you're not going to put your ass on the line for me or anybody else if you're one of those people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Like, your opinions need to stay silent, you know?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I personally don't believe anybody. Like, when we start silencing any group of people, that gets very dangerous because
Well, no, I
certain
don't mean
people.
legally. I mean legally. I'm just like telling them like
So,
you shouldn't weigh in, you know what I mean? Like you just shouldn't weigh in if you have like millions of dollars and you have endless amounts of resources to get what you need. Like you should shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I That's just
I
how
think
I
that if people are going to have a discourse, then it needs
Mhm.
to be productive. If we're going to talk about it, then we need to
Mhm.
talk about it in a productive manner, like solution focus, because
Yeah,
otherwise it can get depressing.
I
Otherwise, it
know.
can remove hope. And that is what
Mhm.
they're trying to do. They're trying to tell you there is no hope. It's only my way, not your way. And
I
that's
know.
not the truth. The truth is there is hope. People, and how do you think, I know this is going to be controversial, but how do you think people are living in Africa and India right now?
Oh, I know.
And have been
I
the
know.
last 100 years. Okay, so we can do that. It's not going to be easy, but we can learn from our brothers and sisters that have lived through adversities to learn how the human existence can still move forward. And it has to do with community and unity.
Mhm.
The, the, you need to understand that the enemies that most people think, like, oh, the government's the enemy, da, 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 it doesn't, that's that's not going to do anything for your personal life right now. You
Yeah.
need to focus on your dailies first,
Oh,
and
I know.
making sure that you have that, and making sure that you have the basics, meaning health, food, and shelter. And that's going to be so hard to make sure everybody gets that you won't have time for anything else. So focus on that,
Yeah,
focus
like
on
thank goodness I
surviving.
stocked up on food for Lola because I don't have shit. Like I'm because I was supposed to get paid 2 days ago. You know what I mean? But people can't pay their bills, so that when they can't pay their bills, then I don't get a paycheck. So you know what I mean? Like for services that are done or not done, I can't get, they're like, well, I'll pay it, when I can, or I'll pay whatever. And like, it's just bullshit. So that's why I'm like, at least I'm glad, I stocked up on food for the dog because dogs don't understand like starving. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I
it's just
mean,
crazy. It's just insane.
yeah, but I mean, I think everybody just needs to be, mindful of each other in real life. Like
Yeah.
you can definitely overcome many, many things if we stay in communication with each other, if we have the spirit of mercy, if we have the spirit of charity. I've
Mm,
been homeless before. After I got divorced, I had a situation and I was in a contract with the apartment, and my ex just kicked me out basically, and I didn't have the capacity to rent or anything for a year. So I was technically homeless, and I didn't suffer the way that maybe I should have if I didn't have other people that had the spirit of charity and the spirit of empathy to help me out. And
yeah.
that's what's like these situations when our government or the powers that be fail us, that's when the human spirit has a chance to show up. And this is the chance that we have to be able to show what humanity really needs and take care of each other. So we need to like stop, being in this divided divisive spirit, and become more focused on unity and helping each other out, and understand that we're not each other's worst enemies. There's something larger that is trying to actively make our
Mhm.
lives harder, if not
Exactly.
extinguish us.
Exactly.
So, and at the same time, we also need to like, while there's hardship, like I said earlier, magic is try to develop a pocket of joy at some
Mm,
point, for the mere fact that you're alive. That alone is something that is not granted, not, we don't know. Life is getting difficult. So enjoy like the fact that you have life, and try to, you know, appreciate how much that is right now, knowing how difficult it is, and
yeah.
spread that little bit of love and joy and warmth around. Because if everybody starts to get depressed too over these things, it's going to make everything worse. It's going to make you less empowered. So I think that when we come together and we start talking about these things, it needs to be solution focused. It needs to have a reason so that we can come out of that conversation with hope and power and a plan, rather than, hopelessness, depression, and a desire to stand still, right? So it's like
Yeah.
we need to step it up as far as taking certain, like we kind of have to assume what the government used to do for people, but spread it around within our community so we can exist, basically.
Yeah, it's so freaking hard, like, you know what I mean? And especially like, I've been trying to fight that one thing, and now I have to even put that on hold because this is happening. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't even know if it was going to affect me or not financially. I wasn't sure. I had a feeling it was going to because I didn't get my paycheck the other day, but then I was supposed to get it today and I didn't. And I'm just like, and they're just like, well, we have to wait. I'm like, I can't wait like too long because I'm going to starve. I don't like, I didn't eat yesterday, which is fine because you can fast for a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, then, um, like, you can go days fasting. It's okay, but like, and I can't even get mad at the people though because if they can't pay bills because of a shutdown, I can't get mad at them for that. You know, like I can't get. I'm not that kind of person. And Polly,
Yeah.
like I just got
Mhm.
monetized.
Oh, good. Good for
Yeah,
you. That's good.
but
Good for you.
but um, I mean,
Congrats.
oh, thanks, honey. Well, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this stuff without you guys, you know? So,
That's good.
but, um, but it's just like I get some good news, and then like I'm dealing with this crap, and I'm just like, and then my head's killing me, so I'm just like, yeah, I just,
Oh, okay. Well, if your head's hurting, it's okay. Like maybe you should take, a break or take a nap.
I took some aspirin, like not Tylenol, of course, but because all the crap I'm hearing, but
I don't understand what the fuck the Tylenol craze is. Like
I don't know.
that's
I just when I heard it, I'm like, well, I'll just steer clear so I don't have to deal with nothing later. You know what I mean? Like I don't want,
okay.
yeah, I was just like, whatever. Like it'll probably come out that nothing happened, but whatever, you know. But and like this is what I was trying to say the other day. Like I think it was the thing that was going on with Stormy. Um, and I was just like, everybody's fighting and everybody's wanting to like take channels away from people and strike and do this and call that person. When really, right now, like, we're not that 1% that you were talking about, Polly. So right now, I think we all need to like, realize that and try to be human to each other, you
Yeah.
know? Well, you know how it is, Polly. Like, you know it better than a lot of people that if somebody like is mad at another person, they
I
probably.
can't really hear you. It sounds like you're muffled or something.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Um, somebody know it's somebody else. It's kind of hard. They're just dead set.
Yeah, I think everybody,
But
like,
I
I
just
think if anything, we need to, start to think about how we can, like, if we're in a situation where we don't have work, maybe like how to, things, gigs that might be out there, things like that. Because the fortunate thing about being in this country is that there is still work. Okay, there may not be benefits as much, but
oh,
there is
yeah.
still work. I know I'm currently have been very dedicated on applying to different jobs because I recently just lost mine. So, like I've been trying to figure out, what I can do, and there is work out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking, I'm disabled, so I don't, I have a lot of pain and I can't stand for that long. So I'm looking at home work, and there is options out there. So that's the good thing. That's the hopeful thing, that there is a lot of hiring that is going on by companies for different things. So if that's something that you're struggling with, um, look into remote jobs that you might be able to do from home. um, I know what I've been looking at recently is customer service, because I've done that before and it's pretty easy for
Thank
me,
you, Damage Kisses. Thank
you
you
know
so much, honey. I hear you, Polly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Um, the remote jobs, but I never really knew like how to find those because you know how like you find them and then they're like, like bogus ones, you know?
No, it's nowadays it's pretty easy. You just go on Google, right? And you put remote jobs, and the websites that are pretty good are, Indeed. Indeed is the most famous one. That's what I've been using, Indeed and LinkedIn. And there's a long list of different options you have, because now with remote jobs, you're not just applying to your state. You can work in for a company in any state because you're remote. So you can find a company in Hawaii and work
Mm,
from, New Jersey or Texas or whatever, and they'll hire you because it's all remote. So there's
that
options.
that's a good idea, Polly. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
really good
well, I'm
idea.
telling you what I'm doing, because I also don't have an income this month, and I don't know how I'm gonna make it, but I need to figure something out before I run out of food. So that's what I've been doing. Like I've been applying to as many different states as possible. Like I'm not limiting myself as much as I would. I'm being open to different things, like working outside of my comfort zone or my expertise, as you might say. You know.
Thank thank you so much, Damage Kisses.
But yeah, that's the good thing. Like,
Yeah.
don't stay positive. Like, there's there's hope. There is work out there, and I think that's going to be something that's going to, like, it helps my anxiety to actively be doing something that might actually, like, provide a solution to my problem.
Yeah.
And I think we can do that together because many brains,
Like,
many, like, what is it? Two heads are better than one when thinking. Well, now
yeah.
we have more, more than two. So we can all brainstorm on how we can get out of situations like the ones we're in.
Mhm. That's what I would like. That's kind of like what I wanted, like for everybody that comes. I don't want people to like be hating each other or at each other's neck. Like, I would rather, even we all have different opinions on certain things or whatever, that doesn't matter. I mean, because that's normal, but I don't think it should be a reason to be divisive and want division, like we can all work together and talk things out. It doesn't have to be so bad.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm doing dishes.
Um, But, I told you, like, you could always come here. Like, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have, like, I may or may not have a refrigerator full of food, but, like, if you needed somewhere to go, you could come here.
Thank you. Yes. No, I appreciate it. It's
I
it's
mean,
gonna
I know
be
I'm far,
okay.
but
No, I know. It's gonna be okay. I've been through situations like this before. It's not my first time being, in this situation. So I'm very, very hopeful that I'll be able to find work soon.
Mhm,
I've, I'm very determined. So I'm applying on the daily, and I'm putting all my faith into that, and I really do believe in God because, like, again, I was at a moment in my life after I got divorced. I had just had a surgery on my dominant hand, so I couldn't do work because I had a major surgery on my dominant hand, and I was homeless. My ex was a bastard. He just left me, but and my parents were not helping me, but God pulled through and put people in my life that I didn't even know before that summer who were not rich, but they had a spare bedroom. And then, we would figure it out. Like I would do certain things at the university to get paid a certain amount. I would buy certain groceries to help them out, things like that. And I didn't have a plan. Almost for an entire year, I didn't know for sure where I was going to
mhm,
sleep or whether I was going to eat. But God pulled through like every single day for a year. And so it's like, I really do feel like it's going to be okay. Like, I need to be strong in my prayer and be very intentional and focus on, like, spend my attention and my energy 100%, like, focus sharp on the mission, which is for me personally, to find a job to get out of poverty currently, like currently, right?
yeah,
And if I can do that,
mhm,
maybe if I find a good enough job or I get hired or whatever, and I can save up some money, I can not only get myself out of this, but start to get people that I love out of this. Like, so I really do. I'm going to be positive about it. I want to manifest things in a very positive way. So I'm going to put it out there that I'm going to find a job very soon and things are going to get better and something's going to like something is going to show up even though it may feel like it's not. I want to be positive about it, and I want to put out there that I'll be able to get something so that I can help my community, not just myself, but help my community so I can take off some of that stress away because right now everybody's anxious. Everybody's anxious.
I know.
It's everybody's scared.
I
There's not
know.
one person I know that isn't scared because I don't know any 0.05 percenters,
Yeah, that's what I
you
mean.
know?
And that's why I'm just like, we have to start doing this online. Look what people are going through at home, and then like, what are the people that don't like them doing to them when they're at home and they're having to deal with their problems?
Yeah.
Like, because some people come on here to seek, like, community and friendship and stuff, and however you want to put it, like solace sometimes. And when they come on here just to get beat up on when they're already getting beat up by life, it's just, that's why I just was like, I'm not John Lennon. I'm not like, running around saying peace, peace, peace. I'm not saying that, but to just be going super far the way people do, and then on top of it, you have to deal with the problems in your real life, you know? You know what I mean, Polly.
I do. I don't understand. For me, like, I don't engage with it. That's why I don't watch everybody all the time. And it's
Yeah.
been very successful. I have not had any major problems. I have been able to harness a good group of friends of mine, and I speak to them, and we're there for each other when hardships come by. So I don't know. I think that if people have the spirit of war and fighting,
Mhm.
YouTube is going to allow that to happen, and you will be in it. Like you'll be in it. But if you avoid that or you don't feed it, you won't be part of it. Because I don't have anything going on, and it's ever since I've realized how toxic it can get, and not engaged with all of that.
Well, yeah, I don't have really fun. But like, me being like me, everything that's going on, because like, you go to sleep for like a day, you miss like so much stuff, right? So,
I
um,
don't, because I miss stuff all the time. I'm out of the loop. But I'm very happy about it, to be
so
honest.
I don't blame you, because if I wasn't like trying to get a channel, like, like growing a channel, I probably wouldn't be doing it either. But
Yeah,
so I've been seeing kind of like stuff that's going on with other people, and it just makes me feel really bad. Like, it just makes me feel bad because I'm like, I know that everyone is going through something. You know what I mean? Because we're not the 1% of the people, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I know that everybody's going through something, and especially like now, this everything is really hard. Let's just not be hard on each other on here. When we get on here, let's just not be so hard on each other. I don't know. Um, I
yeah.
mean,
I mean,
I can't force people to like each other, but at least they can be civil and peaceful, like, to where they're not going to attack anybody, you know, or cause like death, you know, it's Gene. But I mean, I'm trying to stay like, I've been trying to stay positive about it, you know what I mean? But then, like, when I looked at my account, you know what I mean? And then, like, I went to find out what happened. I'm just like, this is not going to go well for me at all, you know? Like, this is going to be so bad if they're going to do this, like, for so long and people can't pay their bills. Like, it's just terrible, you know?
I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's I don't know. It's hard already, and it could get worse. Yeah.
And I'm afraid of it. And then on top of it, seeing a thing today where they're doing this shit to kids, they're putting sleepy on kids.
I
That's
don't
just
know what
like
that means.
the sleepy stick. Some of your teachers like in daycare, like, parents on these can fall asleep so they can get, not have to deal with them. And I'm just like, all of this is going on, and these, and like you were saying on Aggie's, being an empath, it sucks. It sucks because even though like I'm not going through that, I feel super bad for those parents because somebody PP sticker on my child, go insane. You're giving people's kids drugs? What the hell?
What are you talking about? I'm sorry, I've never heard of that. That's
I
what?
just heard it today.
From
Um,
who? From where? That sounds weird. I don't know if I trust it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that sounds a
one
lot. Like,
on my live I earlier and even the sticker on these children with you guys. Like,
I
why are
don't
you
know. I
doing
could
this?
do research.
Oh, let
That
me see.
sounds very
It's on
salacious.
my well, that's what the guy said. He was like,
Yeah, there's a lot of people also trying to fear monger, and so you got to be careful with what you believe and what you intake.
it's Riverside Homestead. That's the channel, Riverside Homestead. But and I didn't even like really watch the whole thing. Just when I heard the thing about the kids and then they were talking about what was being sprayed in the air, I was like, well, I already know that they're spraying the air. So you're not like, I was like, you're not telling me anything new. But
Okay,
then
but
when I
like,
heard
here's
about
the thing: there's people fear mongering. Okay, so they're spraying stuff in the air, and
yeah, that's why I was like, that part, I was like, I already know. We've already known that for like umpteen years already. So like whatever. But then when I heard like the sleepy stickers and the little kids were telling, it's on my YouTube wall, actually. I was just like, sleepy stick, you're drugging other people's kids. What are you doing? Like, those things bother me. And I'm just like, oh
I
my
I
God.
don't I don't know. I don't personally like whenever I hear something like that, I need to do something about it. I don't just like to listen and get afraid. So like I don't know if
Well, the
I
parents that are like, because I haven't heard it going on around here. I don't know because, my children are older, but, like it's on my YouTube wall. The guy reporting on it, like, is on there talking and they're blurred faces out and stuff, and they were talking about these sleepy stickers. And I'm just like, okay, if this is going to start to be a thing that they're doing, like, I mean, how many more issues are these freaking people gonna like,
but do you
I just got so
understand how
upset.
that's not really helping anything? Like you like us,
Yeah.
thinking and counting and making a list of all the things that are bad out there, all the injustices that not just the American government does, but you extend that to every government in the world, and you're going to drown yourself with injustices. This is not
Oh,
new.
I
This
know.
is not going to stop. So you need to really put attention and energy on the things that you can do something about. not on the things that you cannot do something about. If you do know something that you cannot do something about, do something about that. Whether that's, okay, I
Mhm.
found this, I'm going to do research and get the right information and then distribute and educate people, or
Mhm.
whether that's, doing advocacy, or whether that's just a prayer and bringing light to it, right? But if you
Yeah.
don't do that, it's going to eat you alive. You cannot spend your day thinking about the list of injustices that the government or any government is going to do, because it's a lot, but that doesn't really help bring solutions.
No,
Again,
I know.
you got it, because it's going to bring you down. It's too much to take. And those of us that do believe in God, it is written that we are not supposed to think about the problems of everything except for our day to day, because it's too much for any human, right?
That's
So we
true,
need to
Polly.
we
That's
need to
true.
focus on the things that we can do, empower ourselves, do it, and the things that we don't know how to do, try to, whether it's your part in, if you believe in prayer, send it to, that. If you believe in manifestation, manifest something positive, send good vibes, educate correctly, make sure that you get educated, find the resources, spread awareness. And that is something big that you can do, anybody can do. But that makes you feel less hopeless. Like, it makes you
Yeah.
feel more empowered. Like, you're not just a, a silent participant with what the powers are doing. You're actually doing what you can, and it makes you psychologically feel a lot better. It makes you feel empowered. It brings up hope. And I really do think that if we do that, it really does bring change, because if everybody did that, then the people that this is happening in their community, they'll start to do something because it's within their community. And with the support of outsiders bringing education and information, we have a movement. We have a
Yeah.
movement there,
Yeah.
you know? So it's important
Mhm.
to make sure that, like, for example, in that situation, let's do our research. Let's see what's really going on. Because remember, there are people out there that just want to make you afraid. Because when you're afraid, you get stuck and you can't move. That's what fear does
Yeah.
to you. It doesn't empower you to move or take an action. Fear makes you get into your room under the covers and watch as the world burns down. But that's not the
Yeah.
point.
Well, for
Don't
me, it
let people
depends.
fear
It
monger.
depends what it is. You know what I mean? Like it depends on like what's making me afraid. You know what I mean? It depends. Like sometimes I'll come out windmilling, like but then sometimes like I want to curl up in a ball and just cry and cry. So,
Yeah, I mean, if it's something that's gonna empower you to do something, and it's gonna be strategic and planned out, and it's gonna be effective, that's very different.
mhm.
And that's processed fear, and turned into empowerment. But there are
Polly, you
going
look
to
so
be
beautiful in
people.
that picture. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I just was looking and you look
Oh,
so
thank you.
yeah, you look so beautiful. Oh my God.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a while ago. A while ago. I don't. It's for my own pictures. I haven't been in the water in a long time.
Yeah, you look beautiful. You are beautiful. Shut up.
Thank you.
You're beautiful.
But
You
anyways, how is everybody's Halloween? Who's got kids? Who's going trick or treating? Who had to dress up? What is everybody up to on this Halloween?
well, Lola's barking like usual. Little dogs. Every little noise they bark. And I don't know. Did
They're
anybody
so
do
cute.
anything? I didn't. I was on live, you know, with everyone. Oh, Plotter, Plotter's wife went into labor today.
I did not. I did not
Yeah,
know that.
his
That's
wife.
awesome.
Yeah, and I was just saying it too.
Oh,
When we were on live, I was like, Plotter, I know your wife wants to pop, and then I get a message. I'm like,
oh,
oh shit. I just had some feeling that like she was wanting to go, you know what I mean? And then he told me, I'm like, oh shit. I'm so
that's
happy for him.
crazy.
I know.
Yeah, that's so cute.
I know. I love
It's a
Plotter.
baby girl, right?
Yeah,
That's so cute.
I know.
I'm
I was
half
like,
I
your
think.
baby's a Halloween baby. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's so
that's true.
cute. I
That
was like,
is
that's so
true.
cute. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to dress Lola up like a little pumpkin or something, but you know, all this stuff happening, I just was like, I'm not gonna do anything, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's not a priority. It's
But
a That's not a priority.
yeah, yeah,
But
but
I'm happy to see, like, if there's kids to be treated, I love to see that. I love to just see families doing their thing. It's the cutest shit ever.
yeah. I think a lot of people like, because like when we were talking about trick or treating before, like it was one of my other lives, I think. And people were just saying like they don't even take their kids trick or treating anymore. They're afraid of the candy. And I'm like, well, like
That
my
sucks.
daughter, yeah, my daughter's 31, so I took her trick or treating and she was fine. But we stayed in our own like where we lived, and then with my son, I took him a couple of times, but he really didn't care for it, and by then, things were already getting bad with the stuff with kids, like, that I knew about, so I was just like, "I'll buy you whatever candy you want." You know what I mean? I don't really think this is safe anymore, so but you could still dress up and we could walk around if you want, so we did that a couple of times.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah. But I don't know. I guess I mean Polo was supposed to like have, some kind of bash, but I guess Polo decided not to do it. I guess so. I
I
mean,
don't think I'm not sure if I've ever gotten her channel, but because again, I haven't been on. I try to come on when I can, and like if a lot of times Vampire is live when I'm up. A lot of
oh
times.
yeah, Vampy, yeah.
It just works out that when I wake up and I'm, doing my coffee and morning stuff, that so I've heard a little bit, but I've been, like I told you guys, I've been busy applying to jobs, so I have to like pay attention. And so I haven't been able to stay in her chat and stuff like that or anybody's and follow along and try to watch. So Polo is new to me. I don't know what
Yeah.
sector she's from, but she's new to me. So I don't know if I'm sub to her or whether I've gone there because there's so many new characters from different sectors. Like I didn't know Stormy until recently. Um, I didn't know
She
Vamp
loves
until
my car.
like she was here with you. So it's like these are all new characters for me, and I don't know Polo very well. But so I didn't know she was having a little bash. But maybe she's
Yeah,
gonna come on later. I don't know. It's Halloween. People might be doing things.
yeah, Polo is I don't know how to like explain it live. Goes by he. Um
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I don't know if I was missed.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not mad or anything. I just
Okay.
don't kind of I don't because it's not me. I don't kind of know how to explain that stuff. You know what I mean? Like
I honestly didn't know
yeah, I know you didn't.
anything
No, I
at
know you
all.
didn't
Like,
know.
because I don't
No,
even know
that's
the
why I wanted to tell
security.
you because
Yes.
I didn't want
Thank you.
yeah, I didn't want you to like accidentally maybe go into someone's live and then say that and have somebody like jumping on you. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God,
Right, right,
you
right,
know.
right. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
it
want no
happens.
one because Polly, I don't want nobody fucking with you.
I'm good. I mean, I've gotten picked on enough. It's cool. I don't
I
care
don't know. I
anymore. I
just
don't take it that
hate it.
personally. Like,
I
it's.
don't know. I just hate such a sweetheart, and you know,
I just want
you are. I mean,
everybody to be motivated. I don't like, I want everybody to I am that kind of person that's going to go around and be peace and love. I am. I really don't
That's
think that
okay
we
though, you
need.
know?
I am
That's
like that.
okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm as messy as some people just because that's just me. And I'm not like, I am annoying in that way where I'm like, let's try to be, positive and love each other. But it's only because like I see how the world is and it's rough. And,
Mhm.
I want us to take a moment to appreciate that we have each other and just bring a little bit of joy into our days because life is a lot of not joy. So,
Yeah.
and that's just my spirit. I'm just like that. I don't need everybody to like love each other 100%, but just have a basic, just camaraderie. That's it. And I think a lot of people that are not like that don't really necessarily want to be able to have dialogue and everything. I think there's some people that really do enjoy having a kind of competition or something like that. And my spirit will irritate those people. So I
Mhm.
understand that not everybody's gonna like me because of that.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess, you know. I
Yeah.
kind of just take people for who they are unless they're like, you know, I think you already know, like this doesn't bother me, you know? So, I mean,
Sorry, I was opening a can.
oh no, it's okay.
Um, I'm making beans right now, making refried beans for myself.
Lola, go finish your food. Go finish. I made her get her dinner, but you're not getting any more Tootsies. No more. No more. Eat your food. This is why I don't want to give her any cookies because, like, she gets like this, like, once a month. She'll get a little picky with her food. So,
Hmm.
you know, come on and try, like, to do different things, or sometimes mix different things, like, you know, so she's not tired of stuff. But I mean, there's only so much, you know, mixing and different like stuff I can do for my dog, you know? So, because I
I
like to
mean,
cook for her, you
usually
know?
dogs like and animals, they'll prefer social interaction over treats. They just want your attention. And that's one of the
Yeah.
ways they try to get it from us. So I learned that recently with my cat. Because I can't afford as many treats either for my cat right now. So I'm learning like, alternative ways of like when he asks for treats, what to do. So like now I'm playing with him when he asks for
Mhm.
treats and he forgets about him. He forgets about him. So,
Well,
you
my
know,
my dog has to sneak up on her food. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, no, her food up on her because I
I
can't.
see.
Yeah, I can't get her to eat. Like sometimes, like she'll go in on her plate. And sometimes I'm like, okay, it was something that I always make you. Why are you not eating it now? Like, I don't know.
Right,
She's
right, right,
funny.
right, right.
I guess they have their moods too, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
especially these little dogs. Yeah, because my dog is like a cat dog.
Mm.
Like, she'll rub on you like a cat does a little. Yeah, my mom's dog is total opposite. She'll friggin' eat everything in sight. But she's 16, my mom's dog.
Oh wow,
So,
that's old. No
yeah.
offense.
She's a Shih Tzu and she's 16. She's on like what is she on? Two medications? Heart and seizure medicine she's on. But and she's doing all right. I think me bringing Lola here helped her, you know? It seems like it helped her.
From
but
where? What do you mean?
well, because Lola is she'll my dog is gonna be 2 years old, like the end of the month, you know.
Hmm.
So I didn't always have Lola. We only had Chanel, which was my mom's
Oh,
dog, and I yeah.
oh,
So I think bringing another dog like kind of made her happy in a way, you
oh,
know.
yes, yes. I'm sure. I'm sure they're very
Yeah.
social.
Even though she's older, I I think though it was better that she's older and my dog is younger because she gets to like, hey, I'm the boss. You know what I mean? Because I've been here, I'm the boss. Like that's kind of how they are. And my dog don't care. You know, she just wants to play. She don't care. So my
That's
little
funny.
Lola, yee, 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 yee. If I didn't have her, Polly, I would be so upset. Like I'd be even worse. You know,
Oh
she
no,
she
they're
always
crucial. I can't live without my animals.
yeah, I
They help me
can't.
in so many ways.
I can't live without
But
mine, like
listen, I gotta go take out the trash, and they just moved the recycling bin farther away
alright,
from
honey.
me. So
Okay.
I'm gonna have to disconnect because I gotta take the recycling out. But I love you. Stay positive. Things are gonna be okay. All right. And we've
Yeah,
got each other, guys. All right. Like we can overcome everything, even if we don't have the means to take care of each other. We have each
yeah.
other's brains, and we can definitely come up with a solution. Okay. Like
I love you, Polly, honey.
keep it's going to be okay. Stay positive. Just remember that. Stay positive. Okay.
Alright.
All right. I love you. I'll be back after I'll check on your live after I take out the trash. Okay.
I'm probably gonna end it. Everybody's tired, you know, and
Okay.
not much
All
people
right.
are coming. Yeah. But
Okay,
when
honey.
well, I'll talk to I'll talk to you on the back end, you know.
Okay. All right, babe.
Alright,
All
I
right.
love
I'll
you,
talk to you
honey.
later.
Thank you for coming
Much
up.
love. Mhm. Bye-bye.
Bye, Polly. I guess I'll just end it, guys, because like I don't know where everybody is. But if something happens where I can find people, I'll go back live, or maybe I could get Vampy or something, you know. Um, Damage Kisses, thank you so much for, helping. And maybe I'll be back tonight. If not, I'll be back tomorrow.